Well, I'm gonna be going grocery shopping, and I figure I'll bring y'all around, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out something to do that's a little bit different on this show. This week at BigC. So I know y'all missed last week's episode of this week because I just didn't have any content, and I kind of feel the same way this week as I did last week. I don't really have much to share, but y'all wanted it back, so it's back. So I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'll show you clips of that experience, I guess, and the couple clips that I filmed throughout the week. There's not a whole lot, but that's just how it is sometimes. So let me go inside Walmart and get some groceries, and while I'm doing that, here's a recap of what little happened last week. Hey everybody, it is Tuesday. Yes, I didn't film anything for the last couple days, but that's because, again, nothing really of note happened that was good anyway. I wrestled with whether I wanted to do this week just because at the moment there's nothing good planned at all. Nothing good has happened, but clearly everybody missed it last week, so I wanted to bring it back. But I hope you enjoyed my Chris Talks that I did instead, because I thought that was pretty enjoyable. Anyway, been struggling a lot lately, mostly with mental health. Yesterday I literally had a breakdown because I've been struggling with keeping my head above water, because we've had a lot of stuff happen recently, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do that I can't do because of either health or finances or whatnot. So I just have nothing really going well currently, which is rough. It definitely takes a toll on you when all of this keeps piling up. So I'm trying to find positivity in everything that's going on, which has been rough, but I'll figure it out, because I typically do. So that's what's going on. Hopefully the next few days will turn out okay. I have something I want to do over the weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen. It'll depend on a few things, but yeah. So it's been a rough few days. But it is what it is. So I'm actually about to go to bed. Got work in the morning, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday. Again, not a whole lot to report. We did get some good news, which is really helpful. Our apartment complex is working with us on something. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's good. It's good news. So I'll take a little bit of good news when I can get it. It's always nice. I might be doing something fun tomorrow. I'm still working out the kinks to try to figure out if it's actually going to happen or not. But I might be doing something fun tomorrow, and if that happens, I will be documenting it for probably multiple channels, so stay tuned. It might actually happen. Other than that, pretty standard day at work. Came home, ate food, watched some videos, and letting my feet rest and get ready for another day tomorrow. But tomorrow is my Friday, so I have a normal weekend. I'm off Friday and Saturday, which I'm looking forward to. And yeah, it's something, you get to the point where any good news is helpful, and that's kind of where I am. Even if it's not really anything significant, it is good news. So take what I can get. Hey everybody, it is Friday. And as you can see, I'm out and about. I'm actually filming a interesting video where I try 3 new-ish menu items that just were released at various fast food locations. I just finished up at Popeyes and at Arby's, and now I'm heading to Taco Bell, where we're going to try the 3rd one. You'll be able to see this video, I think it's probably the week I'm uploading this video, on Saturday, because I have regular taste tests and stuff lined up through November, so I'm going to start releasing more Saturday videos because I have a ton of content. Don't want to sit on too much of it too long, so we're going to do that. But yeah, that'll be a fun one. I might be doing something else today. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty. I didn't film any clips yesterday because all my plans fell through and I was depressed, so that didn't happen. But yeah, I'm hoping something will happen today because the thing I want to do is really exciting and I really want to do it. So hopefully it happens. But anyway, I'm gonna head to Taco Bell and try my last food item for this video. And you can see that elsewhere on the channel. And then if I do anything else today, I will let y'all know. Hello everybody, it is Saturday and I've decided to do something a little different to help spice up this episode of this week. And what I'm doing is bringing back a classic. I guess you can call it a classic. I did it once and never again, so we're bringing it back because why not? It's time for a mini episode of Chris Cooks, where today I'm not actually cooking something, but more so assembling something. So if you've watched the Thrill Seekers videos where me, Kyle, and Devin all went to Howl-O-Scream, Devin tried a beverage that was supposed to be kind of a specialty drink that they had at Howl-O-Scream called like Freaky Fanta or something of that sort. Essentially what it was Fanta orange and gummy worms. And that's it. And personally, I just don't think that's good enough. If you're gonna advertise something as a specialty beverage, you gotta put a little effort into it, you know? So I've decided I'm gonna make my own version that's gonna be significantly better and have a lot more to it. I call this the Freakier Fanta Float. So I assembled all the ingredients for this from Dollar Tree and Walmart. So if you want to make this yourself, that is how you do it. I'm going to be using my Ghostbusters cup from Halloween Horror Nights 2019. So, the first thing you are going to need to make your drink is orange. Now, normally I would use a little bit better quality orange soda, but I picked the cheap stuff. So we got classic Walmart Orangette orange soda. The nice thing is, you're not really, I mean, you're going to taste the orange soda, but like, it doesn't have to be the top quality stuff. But if I had to pick the best orange soda, it would obviously be Sunkissed. All right, so we want to fill this up, not all the way full, but full enough. So I think that's probably good. Okay. So here's the next step. And this is one step that I thought SeaWorld absolutely should have done, because one of the biggest disappointments is the fact that their specialty orange drink was just orange soda and there was nothing else done to it. My original thought process is I wanted to add grenadine to it to give it kind of a blood flavor color. I couldn't get grenadine for cheap, so I decided to go with Warhead's Super Sour Drops. So we're gonna add some green apple Warhead Super Sour Drops into this drink. Let's see what it does. Doesn't really change the color much. I think I added some of the other one. Let's see if it makes it any different. Not really. I was hoping this was gonna like actually alter the color a little bit. It does not though. Might be a little sour, but yeah, it was worth a shot. So now, the next step, we're gonna make it float. Now, I was originally looking for orange sherbet, but I found this and I'm like, well, I not only just want to eat this, but also I'm sure work well with this float. We have Orange Delight ice cream from Great Value, Walmart brand. This is essentially creamsicle ice cream. So it's vanilla and orange sherbet combined. So we're going to add a couple scoops of orange cream ice cream into our orange soda and make it afloat. Quick, you don't want to add too much ice cream, but you also don't want to make, I mean, it's a float, so you definitely want to have a decent amount of ice cream in there. Okay, there we go. So I added 3 little scoops of ice cream. And then the last thing is the gummy worms. Now, I had a really difficult time finding regular gummy worms at Walmart or Dollar Tree for that matter. I don't know why. Nobody had them. So I got the next best thing for the best value, and that is this giant 1-pound bag of sour gummy bears and worms from Dollar Tree. Obviously, I think there are other brands that would be better, but to be honest, the brand doesn't matter. These are more so for the aesthetic. So here's your gummy worms. You're just gonna put a few gummy worms on top of your dessert. And there you have it. So here is our finished beverage. Orange soda, a couple drops of sour liquid. We got ice cream on top and then sour gummy worms. So this is the kind of specialty treat that they could sell at an event like Howl-O-Scream. I think this would be much better. So Now, I'm gonna try this bad boy. Sorry, I had to get the thumbnail shot. So now, I'm gonna try it out, take a sip, and then try some with a spoon. Bottoms up. It's delicious. As expected, you get that creaminess of the ice cream, the orange, of course. I do get a little bit of the sour, so now I'm gonna have some with the gummy worm just to see how that tastes. It honestly does work pretty well. Gummy worm adds a little bit of a different flavor, but it blends well with the orange aesthetic. So yeah, this is a pretty delicious treat. So if you want to try it for yourself, go to Walmart and Dollar Tree and pick up the ingredients yourself. Pretty easy to make, very cheap. A nice easy dessert to enjoy by watching some Halloween movies or horror movies or whatever you want to watch and have a good time. So there we go. That was kind of my mini Chris Cooks episode. If you want to see more of those, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. No promises, but I'll see what I can do. Anyway, back to me in the studio for more This Week with Big C. It is a very busy Saturday here in October in Orlando, Kissimmee area. And yeah, the lines are very crazy. I usually try not to shop on Saturdays, but couldn't help it this week. So here I am. But yeah, this is why I don't, because it's way too busy and it's not pleasant to be here. So there's that. Now it's time to get to a preview of one of our upcoming videos that comes out later this week. So let's take a look and see what we got. Alright, so it's also very quiet in here, so I'm going to keep my voice down, but I got the food. So the two things I'm trying, of course, are the Popeyes chicken nuggets, which here they are, and then the Arby's rib sandwich, which is right here. That is going to do it for this episode of This Week with Big C, but before we wrap up, I wanted to give a quick shout out to our newest patron. That's right, we now have 2 patrons. The first time I've ever had 2 patrons at one time. So shout out to Trevor, who is my newest patron on the BigCTV Patreon. If you want to become a patron yourself, go to patreon.com/BigCTV and take a look at the different tiers that we have. I'm working on ramping up some options. Now that I have multiple patrons, I definitely want to try to offer more things to the Patreon community. And I will tell you, if you jump in early enough before we have that many patrons, you'll have a lot more say in what we're going to do with Patreon. So maybe I'll make a Discord. I don't know yet. I'm still working on a few things, but if you want to jump in on the ground floor and become a patron, patreon.com/BigCTV. Anyway, thank you for watching This Week with Big C. Hope you enjoyed it. New videos on this channel air 3 days a week, except when we have bonus Saturday videos, which we do this week. So hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. And I will see you next week on This Week with Big C. Bye-bye.